Hello everyone, Meteorologist Carly Smith here. We have what a morning of weather that we have experienced. If you saw the rain and the thunderstorms, let me know. Let me know how it woke you up. Let me know how much rain you saw, if you have a rain gauge. It has been quite the morning. Of course, right now we are still dealing with some pretty gloomy conditions. And so, yeah, this was my headline that I put up in case you missed it. Sunshine returns as we talk about this live weather update with myself, of course. Sunshine is on the way, but first we are going to see that dreary, misty, foggy, blah kind of weather sticking around at least through the morning, and then we'll start to clear conditions out. But we're still in a very moist and humid part of the atmosphere until this low starts to move further northeast and drift offshore. We're still going to be in more of the humid section that leads to this kind of blah weather that we have outside. Let me know in the comments how you would describe it. Here's a look at our marine weather warning that is in place. So this is going to be, look at all that lightning, holy moly. Anyway, we have this marine warning. It is valid through 9:30 and 10 a.m. So as the storm continues to move off to the east-northeast, 10 a.m. is going to be this marine warning. Of course, this shouldn't impact any of us on land, but it is impacting the coastal waters from Port Aransas to the Matagorda Ship Channel, about 20 nautical miles offshore, so, and then also up to 60 nautical miles offshore. And the hazards do include waterspouts, wind gusts, nearly 50 knots, and some small hail. So thankfully the hail has stayed small. It's all been around ½ an inch or less. I think there was some hail being reported in the Rockport area. So if you have any photos of that hail, be sure to send it my way. I need to make a cute little graphic, but we'll pull up the 7-day real fast because that has my information on it. Carly Smith, WX, that's how you can interact with me outside of this Facebook Live, or wherever you're watching our streaming platforms, whether that's on Roku, Fire, Apple, as well as KIITV.com. We've got lots of ways for you to watch the news. Remind your friends, you don't have to have cable. Meteorologist Carly Smith, that's me, does live updates on all of the streaming platforms, including Facebook and YouTube as well. So we're here, we're everywhere, and we hope you're having a wonderful day and the stormy weather wasn't too bad for you this morning. So once again, we are clearing conditions out. In fact, the worst of our storms is over. It's done. There is still severe weather or severe thunderstorm watch. We'll get into the details of that in just a minute, but we're done with the worst of this weather. In fact, all of the forcing and moisture streaming is now offshore. Aransas County still has a chance for a few downpours as well as a rumble of thunder to develop on the backside of this storm that has developed offshore, with some of the outflow boundaries interacting in the Aransas County area, Port Aransas to Rockport, as well as portions of San Patricio County. That includes Aransas Pass, Ingleside by the Bay. Those are all the areas where I'm watching for any new development, as well as through Euphoria. We're getting some showers and storms that are kind of developing in that region. So what we have going on, we talked about this. Let's see, just for fun, how much lightning we have going on. Let me see. I hope this query is right, or I will be sad. Nope. It's not. So anyway, I don't know if we'll find the light. I mean, I can do this, I guess, and then maybe we can get the lightning strikes. Nope. The computer doesn't like me the majority of the time. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Anyway, it's over 100 lightning strikes every 15 minutes or so within a 15-minute period. So yeah, that's the fun fact of the day. Here's a look at some of the radar estimated rainfall totals from the storm as it moved through. So up to an inch in portions of Corpus Christi. The highest radar estimated rainfall around 2.3 inches. That could have fallen offshore, but that's kind of the Ingleside by the Bay area. 0.5 up through Aransas County and to Rockport Fulton, as well as up to 0.6. So some decent rain right along the coast, but you can see here a lot of us missed out and saw no rain whatsoever. But if you were anywhere in the path of that thunderstorm, you heard the thunder and the heavy downpours, and it was kind of nice. So Under the cover weather. That's kind of cool. We need more rain. We definitely need more rain, especially up this direction, which did not get in on the rain this round. So we would love more rain. Most of the rain today, as you can see, is falling in this little target area, Victoria Crossroads region. That's also where our severe thunderstorm watch is, which I don't think is in my lineup. So we're going to add that now. So here's our severe thunderstorm watch. We do have that marine warning in place. That's offshore, but 50 knots, that's the wind that is possible. So this is some of the cities. This is too much information, so I'm going to clear it out, but you can look at it real fast before I clear it. There we go. So what we have here is our severe thunderstorm watch that is until 1 p.m. I have a feeling our coastal bend counties of Bee County, Refugio County, Aransas County, San Patricio County will be let go of this watch earlier than 1 p.m. But overall, this storm threat is shifting north and east toward Victoria and then eventually toward Houston. So this is where our severe thunderstorm watch is. Again, this is all areas north and east of Interstate 37 and then up toward Houston. Does not include the Houston metro area, at least not yet, but it does include 59, 69 all the way in until you get through Sugar Land and Pearland, and then the Houston metro, the bulk of the Houston metro not included in this watch. Now remember the difference between a watch and a warning. So we've got both on here. Our severe thunderstorm watch means the ingredients are going to be in the atmosphere that can lead to thunderstorm development, and not just thunderstorms, but strong thunderstorms. So our ingredients are shear, cape, which is instability that comes from heat, additionally moisture, as well as some sort of front or mechanism that is creating an additional boost of lift. So we've got that warm front and that low pressure that you see here that is creating that additional lift. And so the watch means the ingredients are going to be in play. The warning means the ingredients have been mixed together and they're producing the thunderstorm. So the warning means there is a thunderstorm that is strong and severe. We have a marine warning right now for areas offshore, about 20 nautical miles there between Port Aransas and Matagorda. Good morning, Joe and Debbie. Any day's a good day. Okay, is the fog going to be with us? No, it will not be with us. I think we'll see the fog break this afternoon, late morning into the afternoon, and then we're going to see, let's see who asked that. Anyway, we'll see the fog break into the morning and afternoon. I do think we see some fog redevelop overnight into Friday morning. Then the fog will clear out Friday afternoon. We'll see plenty of sunshine, and the weekend looks pretty dry without much in the way of fog. Sunday, there's a low chance for a little bit of fog, but our wind's going to be strong. So it might be sea fog with southeast winds, but I don't expect a whole lot of fog inland on Sunday. So here's the foggy view. Ugh, you can't see downtown at all. And that's where this camera is pointed. You see a ship passing by through the channel. So right now it is 7:23 a.m. Thanks again, everybody, for watching and posting your questions and comments. Sorry, just coming on. Good morning from RC Rubio Garza. There still be rain today. So yeah, right now it's more of a light misty rain. We are done with the heavy downpours and the thunderstorms, except for maybe portions of Aransas County, Refugio County. The rest of us, I'm calling it, we're done. So over the next 3 days, this is when the sunshine returns. So this is what I teased, right? Sunshine returning Friday and Saturday, then Sunday we get gusty wind. I do think we'll see some fog Friday morning and possibly Sunday morning, but overall not expecting too much in the way of fog. Lots of sunshine is in store for us over the weekend. So this is our future cast. This is from this morning, so we're going to move this on. So what's going to happen is as we head into the later part of this morning by 11 noon, essentially this area of low pressure is going to be far off to our north and east, and that's going to take all the storms with it. Some of the strongest storms do look to be more so offshore in the Gulf of Mexico than even up toward the Houston area. But Houston, you will have to watch out for a storm that tries to develop along the upper level low and the associated front with that. That upper level low is to our north. Storms are expected to develop there. Could move through San Antonio tonight. I don't expect much in the way for the coastal bend. All of that forcing is going to take all of that energy. I don't know why it keeps like resetting like that, but all of that forcing is going to take that energy toward Houston. So Houston's greatest threat is going to come if a line of thunderstorms develops overnight. So that will be midnight into early Friday morning. For us, it's going to be fog Friday morning that we'll have to watch out for. But then look, that drier air moves in behind the low. We are going to say hello to the sunshine. Sunshine looks really great tomorrow. When will the sun will come out? Tomorrow. Actually, even this afternoon, we'll get some breaks in the clouds. I'll show you the up close futurecast also. But high pressure moves in for Saturday, so that's going to keep our winds on the lighter side. They'll kind of be light and variable, but shifting back out of the east and then southeast into the afternoon and evening. Cloud coverage does return into Sunday, and it will be windy. That's because between that area of high pressure and our next low pressure and cold front, we get a steep pressure gradient. So what basically that means, we go from higher pressure, quickly the pressure drops as that front passes through, and we get really windy conditions there on Sunday. And by really windy, I'm talking 30-40 miles per hour. There is going to be a chance of rain as this front moves through, but it looks like East Texas, of course, once again gets in on more of the rainfall than us here in the coastal bend. So I'm not sold on rain for us on Monday just yet, but Monday the front is going to pass through. Now this front isn't going to have big changes to our temperature, but what it is going to do is drop our dew point once again. So when we have the drier air filtering in behind that upper level low, our dew points fall into the comfortable range. Friday and Saturday look like amazing days with lots of sunshine in the coastal bend. Sunday, our moisture goes back up with that strong southeast wind that happens between that high and the low I showed you. And then Monday, the dew points fall again for Tuesday and Wednesday, and it looks really nice, really pleasant for the end of the week. So overall, wind, again, the biggest issue on our Sunday. Gusts could be 30 to 40 miles per hour, but sustain out of the southeast 15 to 25 miles per hour. And then here's your 7-day forecast that I'm going to leave up while I look at some of your questions and comments. So do we have any more cold fronts? Yes, but it's a weak one. Now it's dealing with the mosquitoes. Yeah, we got some rain and warmer temperatures on the way this weekend, so that will not be fun. Thanks for the blessings, Ronnie and RC Rubio Garza. So appreciate y'all. Tomorrow looks like it would be a good day. Definitely. I had me this morning. New lavender cream frappuccino. Lots of random things in these comments right now. We do need more rain. It doesn't look like we're going to get much more rain in the forecast. Ooh, Pickle Fest is on this weekend. That's from Marty McPie's delicious pizza there as well. So Pickle Fest sounds like a fun time. Great conditions for the weekend. Sunday is just going to be windy for any events that are taking place with tents or things like that, or beach tents. Use caution on your Sunday for sure. Friday's going to be warm with drier air filtering in. We could near 90 degrees. We could have a little bit of fire danger as well with that northwest wind and lower humidity, especially into the brush country. But overall, one of the reasons why I'm pretty confident that we're not going to see too much more in the way of rain is we should see the skies clear out as that drier air filters in. So this is the dry air that we're going to see. So this morning we were mostly right along the coast dealing with an uptick in moisture with that surface low that I showed you guys. Then essentially the drier air comes in and we're going to be stuck with drier air through the weekend. And so not a whole lot of hope for rainfall once we get through. A fun fact, now this isn't the best graphic, but it is showing how our dew point right now is 71. It's humid. Well, San Antonio is 59. So these 50s are what's going to be in play for us as we look ahead to Friday and Saturday, which will make it feel really nice. But again, here's the short range futurecast with temperatures, right? So by lunchtime, a few spotty showers are still going to be possible. We're still in a little bit of that moist layer, but then when we get those northwest winds really settling in, we should dry out and see the sun breaking through. Now this particular model doesn't give us a ton of sunshine until the sun really begins to set. If we still see some misty conditions, we could get some kind of rainbow showing up, but I want to also mention tomorrow morning, I do expect fog. So I do expect us to have some fog early on Friday, but then the fog clears out and that's when our temperatures heat up. Again, there could be a little bit of fire danger. Our winds won't be too strong, but our humidity is going to be on the lower side with some hotter temperatures tomorrow afternoon. And then I don't think we'll see too much in the way of fog heading into Saturday morning. Sunday morning, we could be dealing with some sea fog that blows onshore. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Javier says, really want to go fishing tomorrow. What's the winds look like? The winds are pretty light tomorrow. They're light and variable, but they'll be out of the northwest. So looks pretty nice. I hope everyone has a wonderful day and enjoys the sunshine once it returns. For now, we're still pretty foggy though. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to always check us out at KIITV.com. If you want the app, just add /app to that and you can get an app right on your phone.